Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Joji Ilagan International Management School and Psalm, and all rise for the prayers and the Philippine National Anthem.
Sikoy ko kami Ginoo, tulangin. Sikoy ko kami Ginoo, taadoy ulan. Ikaw ang nagbuhat sa kabituunan. Ikaw ang nagbuhat sa kalibutan. Manama, mabantu ka. Wari po ko ilingkod ko. O Diyos, kahibulungan ka. Busa ikaw lang ang simbahon ko.
Lord God, the source of all strength, you're indeed an omnipotent God. We greet this momentous celebration, the MySCON 2023, with grateful hearts and joy. To mind the vision of partnership, innovation, collaboration, and commitment for an industry that creates trailblazing opportunities for its people and community. As we gather here today, we thank you for your undying love for all of us. We dedicate this event to you, that this may encourage us to continue the thrust of the industry, to continue to inspire us to be the catalyst of change. Fill us with the values and conviction that will equip us to become the people you want us to become. We pray that you will continue to remind us with your never-ending blessings and that we walk in your glory. This we ask in your mighty name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Manama, mabantu ka. Wari po ko ilingkod ko. O Diyos, iyong magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisir. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na naglilinig, ang bituing at araw niyang kailan pa may magdidilig. Lupa ng araw ng walhating pasinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
You may now be seated. Hello and welcome to the Philippine Mice Youth Challenge. We're here live at the SMX Convention Center in Davao City to witness the first batch of aspiring mice professionals compete for the title of Best Presenter. Other exciting prizes await the winners, so let us begin. To give us Davao City's warm welcome, we're honored to have with us the co-chairperson of the Davao Organizing Committee for MiceCon 2023, Ms. Jean Bangayan.
Mabuhay, ug madayaw. It is my great pleasure to welcome everyone, our distinguished guests and speakers, our distinguished panel of judges and coaches, and also our students to this first ever Philippine Mice Youth Challenge academic competition. To the participants of this challenge, this is your chance to be part of the first batch of an elite group of future Philippine Mice Leaders Circle. With the thrust of the Department of Tourism in promoting the Philippines as a prime international, or as you know, MICE stands for Meetings, Incentive Travel, Conventions, Conference, and Exhibits Destination, and Davao City as a premier MICE hub in Asia, it is the department's endeavor to develop MICE leaders who can lead the industry to achieve this aim. With a strong roster of speakers who are experts in their fields in the MICE industry, I hope that you all will learn from them and become future MICE leaders and lead the industry to greater heights. I wish you all good luck and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jean. And now, to tell us the story of how the Philippine Mice Youth Challenge came to be, please help me in welcoming the Board Director of the Asian Federation of Exhibition and Convention Associations and past President and former Chairman of the Philippine Association of Convention and Exhibition Organizers and Suppliers Incorporated, Ms. Marisa Naliana.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'd like to acknowledge Ms. Jean Bangayan, a very good friend of mine, one of the prime movers of MICE and tourism in the Mindanao region. Jean, thank you very much. And of course, I'd like to acknowledge also the experts of MICE industry in the country, the judges and the coaches, Joel, Anton, Cynthia, Monette, Christine, and another Christine. Thank you very much for making time for the Mindanao MiceCon 2023. Now, I was told to share with you the history of the MiceCon Mice Challenge, but I will just share with you some pictures so that our participants from the audience will know how everything started. And I am very much honored to be with the future MICE leaders of the country. And I was told we have 6 participants, 6 from different schools in the country. So let's give our participants, our students, a big round of applause, please. I could imagine how scared, excited you are to present later on. I congratulate all of you present here, particularly the students coming from the different schools. No? And as I said earlier, I was informed that there are about 6 of you participating in today's competition. Now, your mere presence here signifies your interest in this industry, and by participating in the MICE Challenge, you are already winners of the competition. Now, to our participating students, we admire your determination, the desire to learn, you wanting to try new things, plan, prepare, and compete with a goal to win in today's MICE Challenge. Not to mention all the, the excitement, and I've said earlier, and the fear of presenting, but don't worry, you'll get over it. It will be soon anyhow. Especially, I'd like to acknowledge also the teachers, the professors who supported the students, who continue to guide our students with nonstop care as mentors, advisors. Sometimes they become your parents since you are with them every day, and eventually become your very good friends. I think most of us are one of the sources of our strengths are our teachers, and the same with our students here. I'm sure it's the same thing. Because people like this, they keep us on track and on the ground. Now, our judges and coaches, they've worked so hard for this competition, will be introduced later on. Now, the Philippine MICE Youth Challenge is a product of AFICA. AFICA is the Asian MICE Federation, which stands for the Asian Federation of Exhibition and Convention Associations. This is an organization of MICE associations in Asia with 18 member countries. Now, AFICA was established in 2005, and one of our major projects is the Asian MICE Youth Challenge and the Asian MICE Awards. Now, the Philippine MICE Youth Challenge prepares you, our students, to be the future MICE players, future MICE stakeholders for the global marketplace. We, in the Philippine MICE Academy, we teach that competition is not within. We are enhancing our skills, not because we want to compete with the other schools, but we are preparing ourselves to go global, because at the end of the day, it's not a competition in the Philippines, but with the different countries all over. Now, I would like to share with you, show you how we did it during, over the years, from 2015. I would like to share with you the photos of each year and where the Asian MICE Challenge was held. Okay, in 2015, we had it in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. That was the first year, and we had a difficult time because we had to explain what the MICE Youth Challenge was at the time. No? In 2016, we were hosted by Xiamen, China. You can see, every year there's a lot of schools joining the challenge because every year the schools recognize that the MICE is an important industry worldwide. In 2018, we went to Goyang. Goyang is the entertainment city of Korea. Everything about entertainment is there. And we showed the area to organizers. That's why they hosted it. Again, we had a good turnout. In 2019, finally, we've been lobbying. Paseos, Philippine MICE Academy, had been lobbying to have the Youth Challenge in the Philippines. But due to budget constraints of government, we couldn't do it. And finally, some miracle happened. So we had it in 2019, and it was during the term of Joel Pascual, our president of Paseos, and we had it finally. Now, the COVID-19 didn't stop the Asian MICE Youth Challenge, but we adapted to the COVID situation, and we had, the chairman at the time was somebody from Thailand, He's related to the King of Thailand. So we did it virtually. And then 2022, everybody had a surprise of their life. The Philippines won. And these are the ladies. You can see Lyceum, the Philippines won, and in the history of the Asian Mice Challenge, that was the only time when the judges couldn't ask questions. They watched the ladies in awe, and then the first guy who was asked to ask a question was a German. German usually would ask the most difficult questions, and then what he said was, "I have no questions to ask." Okay? So these photos I showed you show how serious our counterparts in other countries are. No? They are serious about the study of mice and events. During the time of Joel, actually, during his time, wala pang training school. So we were on the job training. No? But these students that you saw per year were very serious about mice and events. The students from the various schools from Asia will be your competitors eventually, and they will be your partners as well. No? So all you can do now is do your best, study, and be the best for the Philippines. Now, the first Mice Challenge is a dream of Paseos and the Philippine Mice Academy. And we thank the Tourism Promotions Board and the Department of Tourism for making this dream a reality. And the Philippine Mice Youth Challenge leads you, the students, to the global marketplace. And before I end, I was excited when finally we had the first Philippine Mice Youth Challenge, because this was supposed to be last year, and we were supposed to send the winners to that competition which we had in November, where Lyceum won. But unfortunately, some changes happened, and we decided that for 2023, TPB will be sending winners to the forthcoming Asian Mice Youth Challenge. So I mentioned the launch of the Philippine Mice Youth Challenge in the MiceCon 2023 here in Davao. I told the president of AFICA, and he was so happy. He welcomes the entry of the Philippines in the global marketplace of mice, especially the youth sector. No? And I'd like to present to you the president of AFICA, Dato Vincent Lim. He has a message for our students.
Hello everyone. Thank you, Melissa, for this great opportunity to speak. Firstly, on behalf of AFICA, I would like to warmly welcome all the contestants to the first Philippine Mice Youth Challenge. I have learned that this Philippine edition has taken its lead from the AFICA Asia Mice Youth Challenge. For a long time, I believe that our next generation is our biggest asset, and since 2015, the AFICA Mice Youth Challenge has become a flagship initiative for AFICA to groom new captainship and to nurture the future leader of tomorrow. This rewarding experience earned by the participants has since contributed to AFICA Asia Mice Youth Challenge success, and the 7th edition that has just ended in November provided a unique diversity to 19 teams participating from 10 nations and regions across Asia. With the same spirit, I hope the Philippine edition will continue to attract promising young students with the right leadership qualities and mold them into the leaders of our mice or business industry tomorrow. I would like to congratulate all the participants and extend the same wishes to our distinguished guests, judges, and academic institutions across Philippines for participating in these events. I wish to also express my gratitude to the Tourism Promotion Board and the Department of Tourism Philippines, Paseos, and the Philippine Mice Academy for making these events a success. Last but not least, I wish all the participants and delegates the best of luck, and may you all have a great time at the MiceCon in Davao City. See you all soon at the AFICA Asia Mice Youth Challenge 2023 in Thailand. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dato Vincent Lim, and to the organizers, DOT, TPB, and MiceCon Davao 2023. Thank you and congratulations. Mabuhay ang Philippine Mice, mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you, Miss Mari. At this point, let us recognize our esteemed judges. Starting with a representative of the Hotel Sales and Marketing Association and the Cluster Director of Sales and Marketing of the Marriott Hotel Manila in Courtyard, Iloilo, Ms. Cristina Carrion. Next, we have the representative of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Canadian Tourism and Hospitality Institute, Ms. Christine Clamore. And last but not least, we are honored to have the Deputy Executive Director of the Center for International Trade Expositions and Missions, Ms. Maria Lourdes Mediran. So now we have 6 online presenters, on-site presenters today. 2 from Luzon, 2 from Visayas, and 2 from Mindanao. Each will be given 6 minutes to present and 2 minutes for Q&A with the judges. And they will be judged based on their project's marketing strategy, 25%, creativity 20%, business viability 20%, and sustainability mechanisms 10%, as well as the presenter's engagement and communication skills at 25%, for a total of 100%. And now, without further ado, let us call on the first contestant. Please welcome Team Pahigayon.
Because of the external influences that we had in the past, we almost have forgotten these endemic varieties of grain. And that's why we're here.
The event envisions to create an avenue in redirecting, promoting, and elevating the Philippine endemic grains.
The event intends to prefer platforms that would introduce agricultural producers directly to the benefits and opportunities of these endemic grains.
The event hopes to provide a venue of discourse in pushing in the promotion and preservation of these endemic grains.
With the theme Art and Taste, Reinventing the Forgotten Philippine Endemic Grains, this is the Philippine Sustainable Food Conference 2023. It will be a 3-day conference incorporating plenary sessions, cooking demonstrations by various local chefs, and a cooking competition entitled The End Grain.
That's right. And on top of that, they will also be able to have a chance to experience Pakighimamat Tasugbo, or meeting with the locals where they can go on an on-site visit where the endemic grains can be found, or visit the farms of the Filipino classic staples. But by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this conference is actually inspired by one of the strategic goals for the Department of Tourism, which is to promote agri-farm tourism. Hence, the 2 interrelated industries that can be greatly benefited from this conference are the local food industry and agricultural industry, as this introduces an alternative to recipes and greatly supports the local farmers. And these are the target markets of the event. We have the Arc of Taste advocates and communities, local farming communities, and many more.
So when and where will be the perfect venue for this conference? The event will be held on July 9 to 13, which is the best date to observe the millet's growth. As for the venue, considering its accessibility and convenience, it will be held in the Queen City of the South, Cebu, a premier mice destination and dubbed as the emerging major mice destination in Asia. And it is also where our featured endemic grains millet, adlay, and mais sinigib can be seen. The conference proper will be held at Radisson Blue Hotel, which was awarded as the first ever ASEAN MICE Venue Award for their hotel setting and is recognized by the Department of Tourism as one of the top MICE venue in the Philippines.
To ensure that the execution of the event is seamless and successful, we have 8 committees who will work hand in hand, alongside our event sponsors who will make these events feasible. For the revenue streams, we have sponsorships, government grants, participants' fee, and exhibitors' fee. In total, the anticipated net revenue of the event is around 6.8 million pesos.
And you might be wondering, how will we promote this event?
We will be promoting the event using business-to-business and business-to-client promotions along with 3 marketing strategies, namely cross-marketing, social media marketing, and offline marketing strategy.
So, why should the Philippine Sustainable Food Conference 2023 be the next Philippine MICE Youth Challenge winner?
First is culture. This event will connect us to our community, tradition, and heritage.
Next is cuisine. This event will serve as an avenue in
Bringing these heritage foods back into the culinary center stage.
Lastly, celebration. This event is a celebration of the Cebuanos and the Filipino farmers who feed our nation.
So, what are you waiting for? Join us as we reinvent the forgotten Philippine endemic grains at the Philippine Sustainable Food Conference 2023. Come and join us in Cebu. Tara,
Mangadto kita sa Cebu.
Thank you, Team Pahigayon. And now we're opening the floor to any questions from our judges.
Congratulations, Team Pahigayon. I'm pretty impressed with your ideas, no? But then, I need you guys to convince me more on the sustainability mechanism, because you have not really explained further how you're going to get there, right? So, maybe you can expound further on that.
If I may answer that question, Miss. So for the sustainability of our conference, first of all, the chosen destination is Cebu, which is situated geographically at the center of the Philippines. So the attendees of the conference will be able to easily get by the place. Furthermore, the place of the host venue is the Radisson Blue, which is a sustainable hotel as well, awarded by the ASEAN and also recognized also by the Department of Tourism. And to add more on to that, I believe my co-partner here, Maricay Tabas, can explain more.
Yes, and regarding our event, it would basically revolve around the topic of promoting and elevating these endemic grains. So these endemic grains, the unique thing about these grains is that it can grow in the places that we consider as hard, like for example, like sloping areas, and it is actually, it can even grow even during the rainy season or sunny season. So it's basically, we want to give a solution to the problem of rice shortage.
So it's like saying it's available the whole year, right?
Yes,
Okay.
miss.
So, but isn't it like south, but then the grain capital is like somewhere in the north? Do you think that's viable?
Pardon?
I know we can grow all grains everywhere, like sloping mountains, right?
Yeah.
But then I'm sure you guys have learned in school that the grain capitals is somewhere in north, like from from the top, right, going down. So, do you think Cebu would be the ideal destination to meet for this sustainable event?
I would like to answer that question, Miss. I believe that yes, it will grow, and Cebu is the best venue because the featured endemic grains, which are millet, kabog, and adlay, originates according to the locals in Katmon, Cebu, which is a rough soil with no very moist soil to grow for rice or wheat, but they had this kabog, which is the millet, to grow in that specific location.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you once again to Team Pahigayon. And now let's welcome our second team. Please welcome on stage Team Powerhouse.
Pamilyar ka ba sa paghahabi? Narinig mo na ba ang salitang Inabel? Maaaring natunghayan mo na ito, ngunit gaano kalalim ang iyong kaalaman sa ating kultura?
Naibag Amalen.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Kyla Amor.
I'm Nina Medina.
I am Jay Paz.
I am Janelle Ang, and we are the
Powerhouse Team.
Our proposal is entitled Likhang Inabel, an Abel Iloco Cultural Celebration. It is a 3-day immersion camp, namely Saritaan, Kultura, and Tawid. Day 1 and 2 will focus on the cultural experience of the Inabel weaving, and its objective is to provide a solid foundation of the culture to participants. Day 3's main objective is sustainability through possible economic collaborations and partnerships with some of our target participants, including fashion designers, local business owners, and suppliers that will help us bring Inabel to the mainstream. Now, why do we need this? As proven by the oldest weaver in Ilocos Norte, Magdalena Gamayo, she wishes to pass on the Inabel culture to the younger generation. And this legacy and cultural heritage may continue by sustaining Abel. That may happen by making it available and affordable.
Welcome to the jewel of Ilocos Norte, Lawag. Inabel is a rich culture of Ilocos Norte, but aside from the weaving exposure, we want to give them the full experience of the destination. That is why what we're gonna do is we're gonna give them the different type of food, the different destinations, and the overall culture of Ilocos Norte. Speaking of destination, one of our recipient is Plaza del Norte Hotel and Convention Center in Lawag, Ilocos Norte, where we are going to be able to set up different booths for display products and collaborations. Furthermore, in relation to the National Indigenous Peoples Month, Likhang Inabel will take place in October 2024. With regards to our target participants, we are targeting 100 paying participants with actually different 2 profiles. And we are categorizing them into 2 groups. The first group is what we call the Manghahabi, which consists of 2 profiles, which are the local residents, students and educators, and artisans such as the filmmakers and storytellers, and fashion and related profession of the industry. Our next group is what we call our Katuwang, which involves investors, stakeholder, local government unit and agencies, and clothing companies who will finance and make this event happen. Additional is that for our mga habi, additional participants are the local businesses, clothing companies, and suppliers.
As seen on the screen, it is our overall business viability. So for the financials, we will be having 2 main revenue streams. The first is through our participation fee, which we will be getting a minimum total of 750,000 pesos. The second revenue stream will be through our sponsors and partners, where we hope to raise 3,100,000 pesos. This will give us a total revenue of 3,850,000 pesos. Together with our total estimated expenses, which is 2,700,000, this would give us a total profit of 1,100,000 pesos.
Now let's go on to marketing.
For pre-event marketing, we will use direct marketing to connect to our target corporate sponsors, local government partners, local business associations, local schools, and other non-profit agencies. To encourage attendees and registration, we'll be using digital marketing such as websites, social media, pages, influencers, target Google Ads, and other promotional tools. With our sponsors and partners, we'll use direct marketing such as email campaigns to invite international participants like interested designers and other fashion-related professions. During the event of our media partners cover the 3-day camp, and our own marketing team will actively update our followers in our social media coverage. We'll also partner with SM, local brands, and weavers to build up a pop-up store stalls during the event. And for our post-marketing, we will continue our partnership with fashion designers and local brands to collaborate and incorporate Inabel to their products, and plus continued promotions from our influencers and personalities.
To sustain this advocacy, 15% of our profit will go to Lawag's LGU to improve the weaving facilities and regular check-up of weaving production in the region. And also, we'll partner with local brands that will continuously supply Inabel products from Ilocos Norte.
To know more about our advocacy, please feel free to scan the QR code found on the screen.
And that concludes our presentation.
Again, we are the Powerhouse Team.
Agyamanak Anoy, Agyamanak Unay, Agitatantu, Jai Lawag.
Thank you so much and see you in Lawag.
Thank you, Team Powerhouse. We now open the floor to Q&A. So if our judges have any questions, please go ahead.
Can I make a comment? I think you have made a pretty good presentation as to the business viability of your proposal, no? Especially mentioning the potential sponsors, no, and partners, no, for your project. Kasi, since I am from the Department of Trade and Industry, why did you lang miss our Go Local and our One Town, One Product platform, which is very important in the promotion of our community-based, because this is a provincial community-based in Inabel, diba? So from Ilocos. And Inabel, the Ilocos region has been participating in one of our shows, Manila Fame International. No? You must have heard of that. So, yun lang ang medyo na-miss ko dun sa inyong presentation, but in terms of your go attitude, I can see that, no? You have shown that in the way you presented your proposal. So good luck to you and thank you. Can I hire you for our business development unit? Thank you.
Would you like to respond? Respond to her.
We're actually looking forward to that, Miss, because for us, this event is not just an advocacy and doesn't just end here. And our target is really for this event to happen so we could really encourage and spread awareness as well as market exportation to our Ilocanos as well, syempre.
Why did you choose Inabel from among the many Hablon? Davao has a lot of, di ba, yung mga weaves, di ba? What made you choose Inabel? Is it because it's from Ilocos, where the president comes? Come from?
Maybe that could be one, but this advocacy actually started when we started to have a project in school wherein we were assigned for Ilocos Norte, specifically Lawag, and we have recognized one of their cultures, rich cultures, which is Inabel, and through our connections such as our friends, Ilocano friends that actually grew up in Ilocos Norte, we have recognized through them that they are not very aware of this kind of culture. They may be familiar to it, but they are not very knowledgeable and they don't have this connection with their culture, which we believe is very important because this is their identity.
Now I understand where you are coming from, your perspective. Kasi I'm really expecting that you would present something from Davao, syempre, which is your mother city.
Yeah, the weaves are nice.
Baka magtampo yung inyong Anyway, so thank you. Unless may questions pa from our team. Okay ka na? Okay, so thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you, Team Powerhouse.
Weave ng Davao.
And now let's welcome on stage our third team, Team DAY1 Travel.
Diverse culture, a thriving business sector,
with high ambition and gearing to be a MICE destination.
Ali, dayon kamo. This is Davao Region. Mabuhay ug Mariao.
I am Ken.
I am Myla. I am Mizzy.
And I am Paul. And it's nice to meet you all.
DAY1 Travel and Events is an agency that provides incentive opportunities. DAY1 is a Visayan term defined as to present with pride,
passion,
resiliency, integrity,
driven,
and
excellence.
Our tagline is Duaw sa Duaw, which means to visit Davao. Ladies and gentlemen, we are from DAY1 Travel and Events. Welcome to Philippines Davao region, where city meets the sea. Tara na!
Duaw sa Duaw!
Finding ways to inspire and motivate people is one of the most difficult aspects of running a business. For this reason is the making of Waldabao Wealth on Wellness with a tagline, the ultimate screen break. WOW stands for Wealth on Wellness. This is a 5-day and 4-night incentive travel package which will serve as a breather for target IT company from the efforts and achievements they've contributed. And also, this incentive travel package will begin on the 17th day of April and will end on the 21st day of April 2023.
What's more is that behind Waldabao Wealth and Wellness Incentive Travel Package are the essential objectives we want to aim for. We aim to target productivity management and respire from the build-ups of their exhaustion, doubts, and joy of their work. It is also helpful in expanding our target company, and our incentive travel package aims to build employee loyalty and retention.
Davao region has spectacular sceneries where Philippine highest mountain, Mount Apo, and the beautiful Coral Islands, to name a few. Also, home of diverse indigenous and the world's largest eagle, the Philippine monkey-eating eagle. With that, for this incentive travel package, we chose 2 cities that will be scoped by Waldabao Wealth on Wellness. First up, Davao City, the bustling city of the South, is the first destination they will visit. It is well known for its plentiful harvest of tropical fruits, while Dusit Dito Davao is a 5-star hotel that provides excellent accommodation. Next up, the island garden city of Samal, the Philippines' largest resort city and is famous for its deluxe resorts, which Pearl Farm Beach Resort is currently located. The Davao Metrobus shuttle will provide the transportation for the Highland tours, while the island tours will be provided by the Pearl Farm Beach Resort.
After considering the company's calendar, we came up with customized incentive travel package that will start at day 1, Mabuhay ug Mariao, highlighting the Grand Town Hall event. On day 2, immersed urban district activities such as Mindanao Toy Convention, Lakbay Baklay, and Otaku's Playtime. On day 3, the Call of the Highlands, they'll experience Salida sa Aguila, trip to Malagos Garden Resort, and the Panagtapok Social Nights. On day 4, will be rekindled with nature. The main activities are Kasika sa Isla and Tingog sa Kalayo. On day 5, which will be the last day, Salamat ug Balik-Balik to end their incentive travel package.
By the way, this proposal is a B2B approach, and the determined target market for this incentive travel package is the Appetizer App Development Company, with a total of 130 employees from Australia, Vietnam, China, and the Philippines. We have Missy Parol as our managing director, yours truly, Myla Gililang, as a tour manager,
Paulo Binca as a technical manager, Joshua Escaro as a financial manager, and Kent Bunyag as a safety manager for this project team. DAY1 Travel and Events has been in the industry for almost a decade, and we are offering various travel and event services. Importantly, DAY1 aims to show pride while exploring the finest highlands and islands of Davao region. That is why we are confident with our incentive travel package.
For your information, our incentive travel package cost 172,260 Australian dollars, or converted to 6,600,000 pesos only. This will be coming from the Appetizer Perks Program Funds as our main sponsor for this incentive travel package. This includes the 5-star hotel accommodation, accredited tourist guides, personalized activities and souvenirs, land and water transportation, full board meals, and of course, the travel insurance excluding the airfare.
Flashed on screen is the event logistics to ensure that critical points are taken into account for a seamless process. It is a vital part of doing an incentive travel package to monitor the scheduling of tasks and assign responsibilities. Gantt chart will help us determine which tasks are dependent on the others. Utilizing this will help us identify and minimize bottlenecks and predicaments.
On your screen are the publication materials for this incentive travel package from DAY1 to DAY5 that will be distributed to the top management and employees of Appetizer Up Development Company. And I would like to present to everyone and with you is a personalized toolkit for our target company. Should you have any concerns, queries, and questions, please don't hesitate to ask the DAY1 Travel and Events organizers.
And that ends the short presentation of Wildabao Wealth and Wellness, the ultimate screen break. Once again,
We are from the DAY1 Travel and Events. Tara na! Dual sa dual! Daghang salamat! Ingat po!
Thank you, DAY1 Travel. We now open the floor to Q&A from our judges.
Hi. First, congratulations. Excellent presentation.
Thank you, Miss.
And, ang lakas ng audience impact. So, well, I just have a question because you highlighted wealth of wellness. When we say wellness, we always associate it with activities relating to spa, massage, yoga. So I just want to know if it's incorporated in your program, or maybe there's some day where they would, eat healthy.
Thank you so much for that question, Ms. Christine. So our incentive travel package is Wildabao Wealth and Wellness. So we believe that wealth isn't just about the financial status, but also having equality, health, and wellness. So in our Wealth and Wellness Incentive Travel Package, this includes the services that incorporates with the nature, and also we have this also the business impact or the business. Can you help me with that, Miss? Thank you so much.
Okay, so with that, for your question, Miss, first of all, thank you for that. So I think the activities that are incorporated for the wellness is to interact in nature, since we focus on the highlands and the islands, focusing the Davao City's destination. So I think with incorporating activities in these factors, then the target market or the Appetizer Ups company employees will feel relaxed, be with the nature, enjoy the sceneries in Davao City, because Davao life is here.
And I would like to also add that our target company is an IT industry. So it's also evident that they are exhausted from a work from home setup, especially that we are just recovering from COVID-19. That is why we created this Wildabao Wealth and Wellness to respire from the build-ups and also from the exhaustions that they felt during that. That's why they deserve this kind of the ultimate screen break.
Okay.
That would be all, Miss.
Follow-up question. You said you have a program, Interact with Nature. So
Yes.
what activities can they do?
This activity or a tour from the highlands to island, which means they experience Salida sa Agila, which they would visit Philippine Eagle. They would also experience different activities in Malagos Garden Resort. And of course, the beautiful sceneries and water activities in the island garden city of Samal or the Igaquis po.
Okay. Last question, ultimate screen break. Will there be rules about cell phone usage?
I would like to answer that, Miss. Of course, there will be a rule for not using cell phone at that time because our tagline, the ultimate screen break, means that they cannot use or they cannot be in the screen because it is totally a break and that can give them a wealth and wellness.
They are encouraged to interact with nature as per with the activities and also to help them respiring out with the ultimate screen break that they had.
In addition to that, an interaction between the different employees from the different employees of in the entire country, which is the China, Vietnam, Australia, and of course from the Philippines.
With all of that, we encourage a break from screen.
That could be all. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question. Actually, that's a very interesting. Your concept is actually very, it's unique, right? So that's what we need right now. However, from my point of view, I just wanted you guys to clear out that tagline, because wealth of wellness, wherein your primary, your priority should be intensifying and promote the wellness. Because when it comes to wellness, it goes with physical activities or, soul searching, anything, involves health, di ba? Okay? Overall. Kumbaga, it's promoting health.
Overall,
yes.
holistic approach.
Yes. So, overall, it's good. We just have to change that wealth of wellness. You might want to change it. Time off?
Yes,
Time
ma'am.
off, medyo catchy, but then, di ba?
Thank you for
Congratulations.
that, ma'am.
Thank
you
you
so
so
much,
much,
ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dayao Travel. And now let's welcome our next team, Eventology.
Good day, everyone. I am Richard Yap.
I am Carl Vincent Lamanilao.
I am Steve Lawrence Espirito. And we are Eventology 032, your event,
Our expertise.
It is our great pleasure to be here in front of you all. We present to you Eventology Philippine Trade Summit 2023. So the Philippine Travel Trade Summit 2023 is an annual gathering of movers and shakers of the tourism and hospitality industry, wherein they will be coming together for 4 full days on August 14 to 17 of 2023, wherein product and industry updates, benchmarking, networking, socials, and collaborations, and emphasizing relevant causes that could greatly affect the Philippine tourism will be tackled and discussed in the convention.
So as we all know, the number one asset of tourism in our country is our natural resources. And having all these tourism establishments across the Philippines, they must value their role in conserving all of these resources. So in 2019, the Department of Tourism Philippines highlights sustainable travel as it works towards inclusive growth, the protection of our natural and cultural heritage, and also to safeguard the integrity and diversity of our country's resources. And with the so-called new lease of life of the industry, we want to take on our collective responsibility seriously. So for this convention's theme, we came up with IC Philippines. It stands for Investing in Sustainable, Environmentally Sensitive Experiences, Philippines. So it shall focus on innovating and advocating environmentally sensitive experiences as the centerpiece of Philippine tourism.
The Philippine Travel Trade Summit 2023 has goals in line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 11, which is sustainable cities and communities. We have narrowed down this to 4 specific objectives, which is to develop holistic and sustainable opportunities, to forge environmentally amiable alliance, to seek consistent, sensitively action, and to push Cebu as a preferred sustainable MICE center. In light of the above, we seek to ensure that the different tourism stakeholders would put sustainability in mind rather than just chasing profitability. And here is the event program.
Day 1 will be the arrival, pre-registration, and distribution of convention kits. In the evening, a night at the safari-themed welcome cocktail party will take place at the Cebu Safari Adventure Park in Carmen, Cebu.
The second day will be the official opening of the convention, plenary session, pocket sessions, and opening of the exhibits, with the theme Sustainable Synergisms from Seas to Summits.
And here are event speakers for Day 2.
For Day 3's theme, Sustainable Attractions, Stories of Sacrifice, Solution, and Success. Speakers will share their inspirational stories, and this will also be a great opportunity to widen the delegates' network with the business-to-business appointments.
On the last day of the convention, delegates are invited to join the different tours prepared by a Cebu-based Tour Operator Association. So here are the optional tours we have prepared to our delegates that they can choose from. Namely, we have the FMA 7 tours or the Filipino Martial Arts 7 tour. We also have the F7 tour. It is the Farm Fork Fitness 7 tour. We also have the Dive 7 tour, Outdoor 7 tour, and the Southern Cebu tour. So here's the relevance of the convention to the tourism industry. The development of the nation's economy has been significantly influenced by the tourism industry. However, our overdependence on the profits that tourism delivers to our economy has led us to mistreat the environment severely and pay little attention to the damage it inflicts on our natural resources.
Because of this, the focus of our planned Philippine Travel Summit 2023 is investing in sustainable, environmentally sensitive experiences in the Philippines. This means to maximize the positive effects and minimize the negative repercussions that the tourism industry does on travel destinations. This planned event seeks to ensure that the firms, organizations, and people in the tourism industry would continue to cooperate in the future with sustainability in mind, rather than just solely chasing future profitability.
Moreover, sustainability plays a major role in the tourism industry's market profitability in the future. It actually shows that the revenues in the sustainable tourism sector will make up approximately 42% of all sales according to the Philippines Tourism Market Outlook. And here is the target market of the convention. The total event cost for our program is 8,184,952 pesos. To augment for this budget, we have identified different revenue streams, namely the registration fee of 5,000 pesos, the ancillary revenues, and the exhibitor fee. We also have the major source of funds, which is sponsorships.
For the promotion of the event, the team will be utilizing a website and other social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. And the organizers are also proposing and using the WOVA app. It is an all-in-one event management app. So we are in high hopes and spirit as we finally see the resurgence of Philippine tourism after a hiatus for 2 long years.
Make sure to keep sustainability in mind rather than just chasing profitability.
Once again, we are Eventology 032.
Your event, our expertise.
I
see
you
in Cebu. Mabuhi kitang tanan.
Thank you, Eventology. We're now opening the floor to questions or comments from our judges. Go ahead, please.
Hi, thank you for your presentation. I'm very curious about your first night, no, night at the safari. Can you give more details, please?
Can you please repeat the question?
Night at the safari.
The night at the safari actually is for our day 2. It's for day 1. So during that time, we will be distributing our event. Firstly in the morning, our first venue will be in Radisson Blu. So there we will be distributing our event kits, and in the lunchtime during up to evening, we will be having presentations that with the theme of Night at the Safari.
That's Night at the Safari theme.
What's the program? the program?
So for the Cebu Safari Park event, miss, it is solely just this cocktail party for the welcoming dinner event, miss.
So basically, in the first day, we are going to welcome our delegates and show them the Cebu Safari experience to immerse them with the sustainability of the event.
Can the delegates see the animals at night?
That's what's special with the Cebu Safari, because in Cebu Safari experience, the animals are not caged, so they're like, you can be fully immersed. That the animals, you can just see them roaming around in the park. And also, the Cebu Safari is also an institute that researches sustainability also.
Did you allot time for the guests to go around the safari? Because I know that it's quite big.
I think there is allotted time for the guests to roam around business. It's just a simple like welcome cocktail party, so they can roam around while enjoying social events with the other businesses.
Okay, because I understand it's a very long trip from Radisson.
Yes.
And I read through your program, there's just the AVP presentation from the company. So parang if I'm the guest, like I would travel for more than an hour just to see an AVP presentation. Okay, so thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, miss.
First of all, I like your topic, which is sustainability. But sustainability, mind you guys, is a very huge topic, right? So what I actually am looking at your presentation, I was looking at, when you talk about sustainability and you are eventology, I wanted you guys to identify what type of sustainable activities, event, materials, is it, you will see it, you will experience it from every experience that you are selling in your event itself. Kasi di ba, you have to immerse yourself. The moment you step in, you would say, this conference is sustainable, right? I failed to see that because parang may kulang. Yun lang. Thank you.
Hello guys, congratulations. Ako I support your advocacy, no? Napakaganda ng advocacy ninyo, sustainability. Let us respect nature. So I think may mga grupo naman na talagang staunch supporter niyan, but as Madam mentioned, what is the specific focus of your event? Kasi nga sustainability is a big thing, no? Kasi isa yan sa goals 7 sa 7 goals ng United Nations, 'di ba, yung sustainability. So inisip ko, gusto niyo bang i-push ay no to single-use plastic, yung mas specific. And is the tourism industry, truth be told, ready for sustainable tourism? Marami ba yung sa tourism industry, the destinations, the venues, are they ready for sustainable tourism? Kasi that is what you are espousing, di ba? So you just have to measure those to gauge yung mga ganong factors. But I admire the theme itself, no? Because I think everybody here in this room agrees with you, no, that it is really very important for us to take care of our environment. But be very focused lang on how you would like to influence the thinking. Which part of the environment ba ang focus ng inyong event, sirs? Anyway, so thank you very much for your presentation. Sana mangyari yan kasi we are all gearing up for really sustainable tourism. Kailan nyo ito pinopropose mangyari?
That will be on the month of August, miss.
This coming
this year.
August. Okay, so that's how many months lang to prepare, no? You think you will be ready by that time? And that is also my question to the previous presenter. Sana kasi yung event nila is April, if I remember right. And it is already February, so you only have like less than 2 months to go. How can you prepare? And if you want a well-prepared event, we cannot leave things to chance, di ba? We really have to be very detailed about each and every component. So, you think that is enough time for you to prepare, and also the other group, no, the previous group, kasi yung kanila nga April and it's already February, you only have like less than 2 months to prepare, di ba? So, ayun lang, you have to make it more focused, what specific sustainable action do you want to push and to really propose to make us all do our little share, no, to contribute to preserving our Mother Earth. By God, thank you.
Thank you, judges, and thank you, Eventology. And now let's welcome on stage our next team, Team Agda.
Climate change is among the most alarming issues that we are facing today. The global warming, intensifying storms, melting of polar ice, and rising sea levels are just among the effects of this global climate crisis, which affect all of us in this planet. Apparently, tourism is one of the industries that have serious environmental impacts, such as the depletion of resources, pollution, and degradation of ecosystems. Furthermore, the industry also contributes to around 8% of global greenhouse gas emissions as a consequence of its activities, and which contribute to the worsening climate change. With this panorama, how should the industry deal to help in mitigating the effects of climate change?
Mabuhay ug madayaw!
We are from
Camarines Sur Polytechnic Colleges, presenting Bicol Regional Contour 2023. Reshaping tourism into sustainable industry through the development of ecotourism.
So in 2020, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration stated that climate change is now among the most pressing issues that we are facing. So climate change not only affects us human beings, but all of the living things in this planet. How about you, my dear partners? Do you think you already feel the effects of climate change?
Yes.
How about our dear panelists? Of course, we all do feel the effects of climate change as we live in the same planet. Now, apparently, one of the industries that have serious environmental impacts is the tourism industry, as they generate massive waste and consume great amounts of energy. Consequently, they also contribute to around 8% of greenhouse gas emissions to the atmosphere, which contribute to the worsening climate change. With this, it is a significant responsibility for tourism to redefine, reboot, and reshape the industry into something that is more responsible and sustainable.
With that being said, we, the Association of Green Tourism Advocates, or AGTA, an organization that is responsible for tourism industry, we would like to present the Bicol Regional Convention and Tour 2023. So first, what is the aim of this event? So this convention and tour, this aims to promote ecotourism and foster environmental awareness. Also, this aims to develop leadership skills and create a ripple effect to the tourism and hospitality enthusiasts through instilling various knowledge, skills, and values anchored towards the protection of our environment and sustainable tourism future. So this event, this will happen on September 27 to 29, 2023 in celebration with the World Tourism Day and will take place at the Oriental Legazpi City, Albay. So with the help of our different marketing strategies such content marketing, social media, flyers, brochures, public relations, and invitations to be sent to different government agencies such Department of Tourism, Department of Trade and Industry, the Tourism Promotions Board, and others, we will be aiming to reach 1,000 participants, such as you can see on the screen.
Wondering why Agda had chosen Legazpi City Albay as its MICE destination? Here's why.
AGTA had chosen Legazpi City, Albay as its MICE destination, not just because of its amazing sceneries, cultures, cuisines, traditions, and people, but also because of its infrastructures and facilities, making it viable as a MICE destination. Did you know that Legazpi City, or Albay, has more than 279 establishments with 13,835 rooms that are said to accommodate massive numbers of visitors? And did you also know that Legazpi City, the capital of Albay, was hailed as the 5th best MICE destination in the Philippines?
Our 3 days and 2 nights event with a registration fee of 3,500 pesos per person, along with its inclusions of meals and snacks, tour transportations and entrance fees, tokens, certificates, and cash prizes. The registration money will be used to pay all the suppliers and partners along with the other expenses during the actual event. So you might ask, where will be the proceeds of this event? So we, the Association of Green Tourism Advocates, or AGTA, wants to make way for the development of those emerging ecotourism businesses and attractions in Bicol region. In terms of sustainability, we want to spend our revenue in our Project Hope, or honing other places through exploration. So we want this to be recognized and be realized. So we want to spend this in those places like falls and other places in Bicol regions. And we want to have it in those emerging ecotourism attractions and destination in our place.
We
are Bicol Non. We make moments magayon.
Thank you, Team AGTA. We now open the floor to questions or comments from our judges. Please go ahead.
Hello, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
So, overall, it's okay. However, can you please convince me on the business viability? Because you did not mention about sponsorships, partnerships, and 3,500 per person for 3 days and 2 nights with on the entourage. I don't think that's enough. And you failed to mention who else will be supporting you to fund this event, right? So, yeah.
So that's she mentioned earlier that our sponsors, we will going to send invitations to various offices in the government, like Department of Tourism and DENR and TPB and other and our LGUs in our region.
So this event will definitely be possible in partnership with these organizations. So not only as students will implement this event, we will also be partnered with them. Also, in terms of the sponsorships, we have local businesses who will sponsor us in Albay, the whole Bicol region, since we have contacts to them.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. At least you know where to ask money. But then, when you're doing this plan, so you, of course, in promoting, you have to put all their logos, their participations, their presence, because with that, there's a partnership component wherein when you plan to do that again for the next year, they will still be supporting you guys, diba? All right.
Hi.
Hello po.
Climate change is very timely, no? So it's something that concerns us all. So I'm very interested in the content. However, I noticed in your program you only allotted an hour and a half for the plenary sessions, and the rest will be I think 5 hours on contests, simultaneous contests. So my first question is, how many speakers do you have and what are the topics? And why are you allotting 5 hours for simultaneous contests?
we basically have three topics to be given to the speakers. So these topics are anchored to our objectives. So the first topic would be the discussion about the ecotourism. Second, the raising environmental awareness. Third is the leadership skills.
With regards also with the contest, we've provided as long as 5 hours for the simultaneous competitions for the students just like us, for them to be able to hone their skills in these competitions na would make way for them to explore themselves.
So the competitions are all for students?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so if I'm not a student and I'm a delegate, what am I supposed to do in the afternoon?
You would be joining the plenary sessions, ma'am. Because the competitions would be simultaneous at the same time with the plenary sessions.
But your plenary sessions are only in the morning. You only allotted an hour and a half. Did you plan to have sessions in the afternoon?
Actually, those topics are to be discussed the whole day, right?
Yes.
We mean by 1.5 hours, we mean by that we are aiming to discuss such topics at different times in the afternoon, not specifically in the morning. Like the students will be having to participate in the competition, and the other participants, such for example, the government employees and the like, they will be joining the plenary sessions on time that the students are competing.
Okay, but your program does not include plenary sessions in the afternoon. There's none. So I think that's something that you should look into.
Yes, po.
And also there are no other activities on day 1 and day 3. Okay. So, and we're discussing climate change. It's a very heavy topic. And it covers a lot of issues, a lot of concerns. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you very much, judges. And give it up for Team Agda. And now for our final on-site presentation. So this is before we go to our online presentation. Please welcome Team Tukmang Dilaab.
Davao City has been chosen by the Tourism Promotions Board Philippines to host MICE Conference 2023 and positioning as the MICE capital of the Philippines and BIMP Iaga.
Maayong hapon! Mabuhay og madayaw! Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Ako po si Nicole.
Ako si Shane.
Ako si Bianca.
And I am Kenly. And we are from Team Dogman Dilab Company.
And with great pride and honor to present to you our Philippine MICE Youth Challenge concept paper.
First, allow us to explain what our company name really means. Tukmang Dilab Company, rooted in a Bisaya word tukma, which translates to ideas and our concept. And when we say Dilaab, it symbolizes fire. This company signifies a team ignited with ideas as they conquer the world of MICE industry.
Now, our event is titled Usapang Palayok, which translates to the pot.
Usapan Palayok is a 3-day convex type of event which has different objectives and highlights. Furthermore, it aims to promote Davao City as a MICE destination and gastronomy tourism to culinary tour. On top of that, it promotes the city to be one of the prime hubs of halal destination.
This event will be held at SMX Convention Center, Davao, Philippines from August 10 to 12, 2023. These days are chosen as a prelude to a variety of events for this year's DAY1. And as the city's slogan, Davao Life is Here, it is one of the safe and secure cities not just for Davaoenos but also for our tourists. Our delegates will be given hotel accommodations that are accredited by the Department of Tourism and offers green practices near the convention venue. Davao City is also known as a gateway to the BIMP Iaga and is accessible by air, sea, and land transportation. Moreover, our partner transit, EcoTrans, promotes good practices in the field of sustainable tourism and is perfect for our official transport. On day one, we'll highlight practices by talk. Followed by Talk That Talk, focusing on Davao's 11 tribes. Lastly, the exhibition of Davao's local touch of cuisine and the culinary local tour or food crawl, namely Koonki, which translates to Mga Unta. Exhibited here is our conference kit that the delegates will be receiving. On screen is our event program from day 1 to day 3, followed by our posters for the food crawl. Food crawl is an optional activity which delegates are given 3 The Wow choices. Included in the package are treats and shirts. The treats is a pasalubong bundle from Davao's best Apo ni Lola.
For our participants, for this event, we expected a total number of 800 delegates. We also invited a keynote speaker, Dr. Mary Jane Alvero, together with other equally high-caliber speakers, and of course, our 11 Davao Tribe deputy mayors to share their expertise to our delegates.
Our homegrown Davao local performers, the UM Chorale, and the Madayao Cultural Ensemble will be performing at the event. Also, we will be highlighting the masterpieces of Davao's icon, Tito Alfonso Boy Ginoo, through fashion show, worn by our Hiyas ng Kadayawan title holders. In front of you are some of Tito Boy's masterpieces, worn by yours truly, Tukmang Dilaab.
Also, there will be platinum, gold, and silver sponsors as our main source of funds, together with the registration fees from the 800 delegates.
The estimated cost of this event is approximately 7 million pesos with an estimated revenue of 1 million pesos. You may see the breakdown on our manuscript. Next, for our revenue stream, we will be getting it from the registration fee, food girl activity, and payments from our generous sponsors.
For our registration plan, it's dividing into 3 phases. The pre-planning phase, the planning phase, which the delegates will be filling out our registration form that can be accessed to our QR code. And lastly is the event execution. To ensure that our event objectives are met, we'll be sending out an evaluation form via their email, or they can be accessed this QR code as well.
Marketing materials will be prepared months before the event, and together with the marketing team, various medias will be used in promoting the event. That includes the Tukmang Dilaab Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram account. For queries, you can contact us through our email or contact number.
Having said this, our team is confident that our event would be very successful and would help achieve Davao City's objective of boosting MICE industry and to be the MICE capital not just in the Philippines, but as well as BIMP Iaga.
And that concludes the Usapang Palayok proposal. Daghang salamat sa pagpaminaw. Thank you so much for listening.
Once again, we are Tukmang Dilaab Company, igniting possibilities, creating memories. Guys, see you at the Patok.
Patok ang halal,
mabuhay ang 11 katribo sa bayan sa Davao.
Thank you, Tukmang Dilaab. We're now opening the floor to our judges for their comments or questions.
I don't have a question, but then I greatly appreciate the concept that you're bringing in international, cuisine, different way to prepare the food. And, whenever we have gastronomy in Manila, no? We are all excited because we wanted to taste fusion. But then here, you're actually localizing it, but then also considering the our Muslim brothers and sisters out there with the, anong tawag doon, yung halal menu, no? Thank you.
Thank you so much, judges.
Thank you for that wonderful presentation. It's very impressive, no, how you presented your concept. I just have a question. What kind of food will you be serving on the first day?
Thank you for that wonderful question. The food that we will be serving on the first day is all about halal because the first day is all about the halal practices and its culture.
Okay. Is this a sample of your Grace box?
Yes.
Are these products halal? Did you check?
Yes, it actually is. The company that we bought it from is actually certified halal.
Okay, that's very good. One comment lang, no, because this is about food. Your tagline is celebration of different ways of cooking. Yung imagery lang siguro. I think it would be more enticing if, we see samples of food.
Not just the palayok.
Kailangan yung parang nagugutom na kami sa, di ba?
Sarap ng pagkain.
Oo.
Yes.
Yun lang. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so much for that.
And thank you for giving us a copy of your concept paper. I really appreciate this. So,
Thank you so much, Thank you so judges. much. Thank Thank you you, so everyone.
Thank you, Tukmang Dilaab. Thank you, teams. And now the winners for the Rex ID Award will receive 5,000 pesos cash and tourism books worth 20,000 from Rex Bookstore. For the best venue pitch, the winners will receive 5,000 pesos cash and tokens from TPB and an overnight stay each at Hotel 101. For the best themed attire, TPB is giving away 5,000 pesos cash and some exciting gift items. For the MVP, or the most valuable presenter, the winner will receive books from Rex and 5,000 cash prize from TPB. For our major awards, the best online presenter will receive 15,000 in tokens from TPB, and the best on-site presenter will receive the same plus gift certificates for a course at the Canadian Tourism and Hospitality Institute worth 25,000 each. At this point, our coaches are now with their respective teams for the clinicking time for professional guidance from our industry experts. We're happy to have with us the big wigs of the Philippine MICE sector to serve as our coaches. We have Mr. Joel Pascual, President of Paseos, Ms. Cynthia Bernabe, Ms. Monette Hamlin, and Mr. Anton Magpantay of the Philippine MICE Academy, Mr. Enrique Florencia of the Philippine Council of Associations and Association Executives, and Ms. Anne Margaret Pelingon of the Davao Organizing Committee. So thank you for sharing with the teams your precious time and knowledge. So as they're doing that, it's now time to move forward with the competition, and we'll proceed with our first online presenter. So for our first online presenter, let's welcome Team Baracon.
The best connections are made over a cup of coffee. As this energizing drink possesses the power to unite, so is our aim to bring people together and celebrate a rich, proud culture worth sharing with the rest of the country and the world. Mabuhay! We proudly present to you our proposed event, Baracon 2023, Coffee, Culture, Connection.
Baracon 2023 is an acronym which stands for Batangas Baraco Convention. It is the brainchild of several tourism and hospitality management students from Lipa City colleges, stemming from the idea of reclaiming Lipa's classic recognition as the coffee center of the world. It is set to be held on June 19 to 20,
2023 with Lipa City, Batangas as the host destination. This bustling metropolis is also popularly dubbed as the city for all seasons and the little Rome of the Philippines. Our proposed dates coincide with Lipa City's celebration of our Foundation Day, further selling the brand that we are aiming to portray.
The province of Batangas has always been known as the Barako country. Pero ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin ng salitang ito? Well, the word Barako is a colloquial term that we use to refer to the quality of being brave, strong, and fearless.
Keeping the meaning of this word on top of our minds, the Barakon 2023 brand represents the strong and rich culture of the Batangueños unafraid to embrace development while still remaining faithful to our identity. Our goals are to showcase the resilient, enterprising spirit of our people, create meaningful connections to promote improvement and innovation in our crafts, and have locals and visitors alike rediscover the wonders of our unique heritage. All while sharing a nice, aromatic cup of Batangas coffee.
The two-day event will be featuring three main programs, namely the Kabarako natin Individual Trade Fair. It will be participated with local businesses in Batangas, showcasing their locality's unique products and services. The highlight of the event, the Barako Convention 2023, featuring 30 sessions with the industry experts and top entrepreneurs on bringing the local businesses to the global scene. For its first year, the Barako Convention 2023 will highlight coffee making and other related industries like coffee farming and cafes. And finally, the Barako Barista Challenge, a competition among professional and amateur baristas across the province on preparing innovative beverage concoctions using Kapeng Barako as the base ingredient.
Worried about the place? No need to fret, cause we got the space. As a premier destination on this side of the country, the city of Lipa possesses the necessary tourism facilities and cultural resources to host Barakon 2023. We are home to a growing number of function halls and MICE facilities.
Right at the heart of the city sits our Plaza Independencia and the cultural center of Lipa. These venues have long held many of the city's public gatherings and has been a witness to the Lipeños' vibrant civic life. The plaza can host up to 2,000 people, while the cultural center can house up to 500 guests. These spaces are appropriate for holding big events and their locations highly accessible to the public.
Kaya kung lugar lang din ang kailangan, kayang-kaya sa Lipa yan!
And to guarantee the viability of our proposed MICE event, we have also made sure to identify our potential sources of funds, estimated expenses, break-even point, and income statement. From an estimated expense budget of 93,500 pesos, we are looking to have a total net income of 16,000 pesos. This will then be allotted to the support of our local businesses and in preparation of our future conventions in the years to come.
Here's the coffee, culture, and connection.
We look forward to making the Barakon 2023 a reality of history.
Maraming salamat sa inyong pakikinig.
At kayo aming hihintayin, din sa bayan ng Magiging.
Thank you very much, Team Barakon. And now for our second online presenter, please welcome the Mapua Mavericks.
Hi, we're Mapua Mavericks from Mapua Malayan Colleges, Mindanao.
We are visionaries who want to achieve
What's never been achieved before? Legacy and relevance.
Incentive travel is a trip planned as a reward, incentive, and motivation to employees or business partners. Our project is all about Crown Life's 4-day and 3 nights incentive travel in Davao City. The partner travel agency for this project is DAY1 Travel and Tours. Included in this incentive trip is a rich culture and authentic flavors of Davao City. This event aims to provide a holistic experience to its client by selecting the ideal attractions, accommodations, and restaurants. DAY1 Travel and Tours is a premier travel company that offers a comprehensive array of travel and tourism services. Our MICE team can conceptualize theme events based on a client's objective for meetings, incentive travel, and conference programs and events. Our vision and mission. We strive to satisfy our clients while delivering economical and reasonable travel packages. We are committed to continuously improve our services and offers and going the extra mile to exceed our clients' expectations. We also deliver total client satisfaction through integrity, excellence, passion, and teamwork that will contribute to economic strength and sustainable tourism. Our client, Crown Life Philippines, offers a diverse range of protection and wealth products and services to individuals, businesses, and institutions. Part of their incentive is what they call Weekend Warrior. The qualifiers of this program will Part of their incentive is what they call Weekend Warrior. The qualifiers of this program will experience a 4-day and 3-night travel to Davao scheduled on April 25th to 28th.
The concept of incentive travel opens up an opportunity for business enterprises to recover from financial losses during the pandemic, particularly the travel agencies, tour operators, accommodation facilities, food and beverage businesses, small local businesses, and tourist attractions. The concept also allows the tourism stakeholders to showcase and promote Davao City again. Aside from that, incentive travel is important to companies to boost the morale and mood of their employees.
The incentive travel date is scheduled on April 25 to 28, 2023. The client prefers this month as the best time to travel because of the lower possibility of rain that make it easier for the guests to visit the different attractions. One of the highlights of Davao City is the spectacular natural beauty of majestic Mount Apu and the beautiful queen of Philippine flowers, Waling-Waling. The king of all birds, the Philippine eagle, is found in Davao City. Last but not the least, the king of all fruit, durian. San ka pa? Sa Davao na! Tara!
So for our project cost, we have the inclusions such as accommodation, meals, transportation, private guide tours, other requirements. For our total package cost, we have 1,118,886 pesos. We have flight arrangement with a cost of 290,730 pesos. With the added cost for tour supplementary services, we have a total of 1,482,616 pesos. With the project revenue of 193,645.59 pesos. Davao has several unique attractions. It is known as for its rich culture and traditions, offering cultural experiences such as traditional dances, music, and cuisine that can help to create an immersive experience for weekend warriors incentive travel. Here is our itinerary. So for day 0, this is their start of Here is the itinerary. For day 0, this is the start of the incentive travel, having the advance party April 24, 2023.
For the day 1 will be the expected arrival of the group in Davao. Delegates are coming from Manila, Cebu, and Iloilo flight. The remaining 5 delegates will be coming from CDO to Davao via land travel. And they will finish today by having a welcome dinner in one of the restaurants inside the hotel.
For day 2 tours, the delegates will visit the iconic Philippine Eagle Center in Malagos, wherein they will see the majestic Philippine eagle and other endemic birds and wildlife. After that, they will go to Malagos Garden Resort for a nature walk or a chocolate tour where they can learn about the process of making chocolates and try some local delicacies. Then they will proceed to Gap Farm, which is an agricultural park and resort that features a wide variety of fruit and vegetable gardens, as well as other attractions and activities like butterfly sanctuary, playground and picnic areas, animal pens, and horseback riding. After that, they will go to Davao Crocodile Park and learn about the conservation efforts of crocodiles and other animals. They can also try to feed the crocodiles and watch a bird show. Lastly, if time permits, they will visit the Rojas Night Market, which is a popular spot for street foods and souvenirs.
For day 3 tours, it is all about heritage tours. The group will visit People's Park that covers an area of 4 hectares and features a large pond, a children's playground, a fitness area, and several gardens. One of the most notable features of People's Park Davao is a durian dome, a large pavilion shaped like a durian fruit, which is a well-known symbol of locality. It is a well-maintained park that provides green space for locals and visitors to enjoy in the heart of Davao City. Museo Davaoenyo is a museum that showcases the history and culture of the city and its people through artifacts and relics.
For their next attraction, San Pedro Cathedral is the oldest church in Davao City. Take some time to appreciate the Spanish colonial architecture and the beauty of stained glass windows. Experience the culture of the region at Cadayawan Village in Magsaysay Park, which showcases the traditional dances, the crafts, the music, and the indigenous tribes of Mindanao. And the Magsaysay Park is a public park named after Ramon Magsaysay, the 7th President of the Philippines. Magsaysay Park is a popular destination for locals and tourists alike. And eat durian in Magsaysay Park. They will return after at the hotel in preparation for their gala night dinner with the theme of Tribes of Mindanao. Day 4 is the departure. On the last day, guests will fly back to their homes. Kids will receive brand collaterals as part of the package, such as t-shirt, water bottle, sun visor, and umbrella with a Crown Life logo. We also have the souvenirs. Each guest will receive a tangkulo scarf and durian candies. This is our references for our project. We have the company profile, proposal, final costing, memorandum of agreement, room list, and...
This is Mapua Mavericks. Thank you.
Thank you, Mapua Mavericks. And thank you, teams, and congratulations. And now we have come to the most awaited part of the program, the announcement of winners. But while our judges are still tallying the scores of all our teams, let us once again thank our partners and sponsors.
Destilería Lemtuaco and Company Incorporated, the oldest distillery in the Philippines. Established in 1852, the company, through 5 generations of master blenders and distillers, has amassed a wide range of distilled spirits and alcoholic beverages, expertly produced with the highest degree of manufacturing excellence. It was in the Philippines' capital city of Manila that Chinese immigrant Lim Tuaco established Destilería Lim Tuaco during the Spanish colonial period. He brought with him a family secret recipe for a Chinese medicinal wine known to restore vigor and vitality. The product, named Shok Hok Tong, would eventually become a generic name for all Chinese herbal tonics sold commercially. To this day, the product is still made with the same recipe and marketed under other brand names. In 1926, Lim Tuaco's nephew, Lim Chai Seng, took over the helm of the company. Much needed capital was pumped into distillery, and production shifted from the homebrewed concoction to other Western-type liquors. In 1937, James Lim Pe, a son of Lim Chai Seng, was placed at the helm of the company. James, a professional manager, introduced modern management into the business and more Western spirits to the Philippines through a distribution partnership with Shenley Distillers Company. James would later develop his own labels with his blending expertise. In 1958, James relinquished his position of Chief Executive Officer to Julius, his eldest son. As he grew in the business, Julius Lim Pe learned the chemistry of liquor manufacturing and became, like his father, a master blender. Julius developed and patented formulas and aging processes that are today part of the corporation's closely guarded secrets. It was during his time that Destilería Lim Tuaco and Company Incorporated was established as a leader in the local liquor industry, owing largely to the success of his brainchild, White Castle Whiskey, the #1 whiskey in the Philippines. Julius Lim Pe says to have dreamt about a red bikini-clad woman atop a white horse galloping along a shoreline, where a white castle was visible in the periphery. Julius turned this dream into an iconic ad campaign for White Castle Whiskey in 1969. He was also credited for commercializing many other brands and innovative drinks during his time. Today, the 5th generation, headed by Olivia Lim Pe Ao, is steering the company into the challenges of the 21st century. Using the wisdom gained from past generations, she is now focused on bringing the company to the world with the company's line of Philippine craft spirits, developed with the finest raw materials the Philippines has to offer, ethically sourced from local farmers, and developed with the accuracy and precision of the most up-to-date fermentation and distillation techniques with the help of our international technical consultants. During her time, the company has been re-engineered into a streamlined organization. The distillery has over 40 different products, which include local blends and foreign brands manufactured locally under license. It has 3 bottling, processing, and aging plants, as well as warehouses in and outside Metro Manila, which constitute the largest stock of aging spirits and oak barrels in the Philippine liquor industry. One of the more prolific exporters of Philippine spirits, Destilería Lim Tuaco products have also been sent to over 20 countries all over the world. Destilería Lim Tuaco has come a long way from its humble beginnings to become the quality leader in the Philippine liquor industry, where innovation, quality, and integrity is key to their success and longevity. Philippine Airlines Business Class. Enjoy a dedicated concierge, priority check-in, and access to the Mabuhay Lounge. Priority boarding. New curated meals. More entertainment options. Cozy flatbeds. And flights that get you there directly. Enjoy the finer things on Philippine Airlines Business Class.
Once again, thank you to our partners and sponsors. We'll now proceed to the awarding of prizes. And for this, we'll turn you over to Ms. Eloisa Romero of the Tourism Promotions Board, Philippines.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. And now, to announce the winners for this afternoon's competition, may we call on Ms. Malu Mediran on stage to help us award the first award. Thank you, Ms. Malu Mediran, Deputy Executive Director of SITEM. Now, to award the first award, the Rex Idea Award, let us first thank our sponsors, Rex Bookstore, for the cash prize of 5,000 pesos and 5,000 pesos and 20,000 pesos worth of books from Rex Bookstore. And the winner for the Rex Idea Award is Tukmang Dilab. Congratulations! Photo with our judge and the winners, Tukmang Dilab. Congratulations, winners. The Rex Idea Award is brought to us by the Rex Bookstore. Thank you and congratulations. Thank you, Ms. Malu. To present the next award, we'd like to call on our judge, Ms. Christy Carion of HSMA and Marriott Hotel. Our next award is the Best Themed Attire Award with a cash prize of 5,000 pesos and tokens from the Tourism Promotions Board. And the winner for the Best Themed Attire Award is Tukmang Dilab. Congratulations! Congratulations, winner. And my apologies. I made a mistake with the first award. I awarded the wrong team. With my sincere apologies, I would like to give the first award to another team, which is the real winner for the Fresh Idea Award. The team that won the Rex Idea Award is the Team Pahigayon. I am so sorry for my mistake. The Fresh Idea Award goes to Team Pahigayon. Come up on stage, guys. For their event, Philippine Sustainable Food Conference, the winner for the Rex Idea Award is Team Pahigayon. Congratulations, guys. I'll join you. Thank you so much and congratulations. Now, totoo na po ito. Ang kasunod pong winner for the Best Venue Pitch Award is... But before that, of course, we have to call on our presenters from our sponsors. The representatives from Hotel 101, Ms. Maria Teresa Liscano, the sales manager for MICE, and Mr. J.M. Magalona, Sales Executive for MICE of Hotel 101. The winners of the Best Venue Pitch Award will receive a cash prize and tokens from the Tourism Promotions Board and an overnight stay each at the Hotel 101. And the winner for the Best Venue Pitch Award is Tukmang Dilaab. Congratulations! Thank you, Hotel 101, and congratulations, Tukmang Dilaab. Now, for the individual award, we would like to call on Ms. Marisa Naliana, please, to recognize our most valuable presenter or our MVP. And the winner for MVP will receive a cash prize of 5,000 pesos and tokens from TPB and Rex Bookstore. The winner for this award is Ms. Maria Bianca Odan of Tukmang Dilaab. Congratulations! winner for the best online presentation with a cash prize of 15,000 pesos and tokens from the Tourism Promotions Board is, this is for the online presentation. Our winner is Baracon from Lipa, Batangas. Congratulations. And lastly, to award the winner for the best on-site presentation, we would like to request the presence of Miss Christine Clamor, who will be giving 25,000 pesos worth of courses at the Canadian Tourism and Hospitality Institute, together with the cash prize of 15,000 pesos and tokens from the Tourism Promotions Board. Miss Christine, please join me on stage. And the winner for the best presenter for today is, you've guessed it right, Tukmang Dilab. Congratulations!
All right, congratulations to our winners. And before we proceed to the next portion of our program this afternoon, may we request all participants to please scan the QR code flashed on your screens and answer a brief survey. So once again, we'd like to request all participants to please scan the QR code and complete this brief survey. We'll give you a few minutes to answer the survey. All right, and now we'll be turning you over back to Ms. Eloisa Romero of the Tourism Promotions Board.
Thank you. Congratulations to our winners and participants, and thank you, dear partners and judges, coaches, and sponsors. Hotel 101, Rex Bookstore, and the Canadian Tourism Hospitality Institute. The Philippine Mice Youth Challenge is brought to you by the Tourism Promotions Board, the Philippine Mice Academy, and the Philippine Association of Convention and Exhibition Organizers and Suppliers Incorporated, Paseos. See you tomorrow at the opening ceremony of Mice 2023 and in the future runs of the Philippine Mice Youth Challenge. Mabuhay ug madayaw! For our participants, may we call you all on stage so that we can have our group photo. Thank you.
Basta ng ganyan, paggalang sa ating mga pangalan. Manang alis sa lansangan, huwag parang siga sa daan. Huwag dadaanin sa sinbak, ang di makuha ng galat. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Santo Niño sa Pandakan, puto seko sa tindahan. Kung ayaw mong magpautang, uubusin ka ng langgam.
Sandali lang mga kabayan, tama ba ang aking napakikinggan? Di na pagbigyan sa tulong, siya pa ang galit. Tulong dapat ibigay, di pinipilit. Pag nangutang naman, huwag nang patanggalin. Bayaran na sapat at huwag mabibitin. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.
Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Mama, mama, namamangka. Pasakayin ang yaring bata. Pagdating sa Maynila, ipagpalit na manika. Ale-ale, namamayong. Pasukubin ang yaring sanggol. Pagdating sa Malabon, ipagpalit ng bago. Pasensya na kung di maintindihan. Huwag ipagpapalit ang tao sa kabagayan. Pagsabihan lang, pagsalain ng ulit. Pagtyagaan lang, di na nauulit-ulit. Sit-sirit, sit, alibang-bang. Salagin, salagin-salagusap. Ang babae sa lansangan, bumirip parang kandang. Santo Niño sa Pandakan, puto seko sa tindahan. Kung ayaw mo magpautang, uubusin ka ng langgam. Namamangka, pasakayin ang yaring bata. Pagdating sa Maynila, ipagpalit ng manika. Ale-ale, namamayong. Pasukubin ang yaring sanggol. Pagdating sa Malabon, ipagpalit ng bago.
Hey, boy!
3, 2, 1, shot! I love that coconut. Oh my gosh. I love that coconut. Come on, baby boy. Come on, baby boy. The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat now. The coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut. The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. The coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut. It's the cocoa fruit. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa tree. Of the cocoa tree. It's the cocoa fruit. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa palm family.